Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Go ahead and preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you're definitely going to want to get frozen cauliflower, whether it be the florets, the rice. Rice might be easier, but I chose florets. And you definitely want to use frozen over fresh because you're able to squeeze out that excess water a lot easier, especially after you let it thaw. Another key ingredient that you can use to get this crust nice and crispy is a powdered supplement. I chose collagen powder, but you can use whey or whatever you have at hand. If you have a food processor or a blender, go ahead and drop the florets inside. If you don't and you got the rice, go ahead and skip this step because you don't need to blend it up. Blend until the consistency is like snow. Now if you don't know anything about cauliflower, just know it retains a lot of water, so we gotta squeeze as much water as we can out so we can have a nice crispy crust. Next we're gonna spread that cauliflower across the baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And then pop it in the oven for 13 minutes. This is to ensure that we extract as much moisture as we can from the cauliflower. Take the cauliflower out and mix it up just to ensure that we hit everything evenly. And then put it back in the oven for another 12 minutes. That cauliflower is looking pretty good. Now the next step is to melt the cheese. Go ahead and grab you 1 ounce of cream cheese and 1 cup of low moisture mozzarella cheese. Melt and mix them together. Then scrape that mixture into a food processor with 1 egg white and then blend until smooth. After you've blended the cheese mixture, add 2 tablespoons of collagen, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of basil, and 2/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese from the can. Now you can either blend it again or mix it up in a bowl. Just form a ball like this. Now you can place it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper once more, and then place another sheet of parchment paper on top. Lastly, you just have to knead the dough until it's smooth and about 10 inches in diameter. Also, you want the dough to be no higher than the height of your fingertip. The thinner, the better. Form a lip around your crust to ensure that your toppings stay on the pizza. And then place it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Take it out. Flip. Place in the oven for another 7 to 8 minutes, or just make sure that it's golden, like the first side. I accidentally kept mine in a little longer than I wanted to, but it's okay, it still came out good. Now finally, it's time for the ingredients. I chose to go with the fire roasted pizza sauce by Classico, and boy is it delicious. Add your favorite cheese to the mix. I chose to go with the low moisture Italian blend, and yes, it is savory. Then I added feta, So I'm curious to know, what ingredients are you going to add to your pizza? Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button below and hit the bell icon. That way you're notified every time I release a video. Be sure to connect with me on Instagram at TheFitGamerDad. This week I was just feeling the chill vibes from the fall weather, and I, of course, get sentimental when it comes to pizza. But anyway, thank you for viewing, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Bye bye now.